Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. My name is Jan Kilster and I'm a dairy farmer from Saskatchewan, Canada. We got down to 40 degrees below Celsius actual air temperature this morning, which is crazy, and with the wind chill it feels like minus 50. We usually are in store for a few of these days every winter, so we spend the entire year preparing for these temperatures. First thing I did this morning, I'm getting the diesel heaters going on the overhead doors. This north door is the one that always suffers the most because there is no sun hitting it all day. We have three main overhead doors on the south side of the barn. Those get hit with sun. So you can see our guy's feeding this morning. We're going to help him back down the barn with the feed wagon. Alright, our feed wagon just entered the freestall barn. He's at the front. We'll see him poke through the fog here shortly. He's really taking his time, which is excellent. So this is the barn we're going to help him back out of. So I'll put the camera down and just make sure everything goes good here. Okay, we got him backed out of that back barn. Guy did an excellent job. He's going to pull through for his final pass here in the freestall barn. Stress levels go on the farm, we're up here right now. Unreal. So this is something we take a lot of pride in as dairy farmers from Saskatchewan. Even on such a brutally cold day, the milk truck shows up, picks up the milk and brings it to the factory. Our milk always goes to Saskatoon, to the Saputo factory there. So I guess they're making cheese out of it, a little bit of fluid milk. But I always get questions, are these tanks refrigerated, or likewise in the wintertime, are they heated? And the answer is no. So the milk comes out of our bulk tank here on farm between 1 and 2 degrees above freezing, and it just goes in the tanks. These tanks are very well insulated, and I was talking to a milk trucker one time, and he was saying if they gotta drive 4 or 5 hours through this cold to pick up milk from a dairy farm, you can start to see a little bit of freezing at the top of those tanks by the time it gets to the factory. So that just shows you, the milk is only 1 degree above freezing, and even though they're driving through 40 below wind that's constantly hitting these trailers for hours, there's only a little skiff of ice forming on the top, and then it gets put in through the factory and it's no longer an issue. So that is I always thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting, how these trucks they just pick up the milk. There's obviously a lot more thermal temperature concerns here in the winter with the stuff freezing versus in the summer with it getting too warm. You know, it might step up a degree, but not more than that in the summer. So that is how the milk truck works. I was just talking to this guy and he said he does need to drain all the lines between every operation, otherwise those lines will freeze solid, so that makes sense. Alright, this should be a fun will it start, and if it does, she's gonna roll coal. So this is our 2294. We're gonna go put bedding in the curls right now, and it already starts a little tough to begin with, but the heater in this shop quit working, so I believe it's fixed now, but it takes a while for this lean-to to heat back up because there's no separate heater in here. It just comes through that door. So this thing, oh, if it's gonna start, it's gonna be a good one. Holy moly. Huh. Incredible. Well, we got it going. What a day it is to be a farmer. There goes the feed wagon. Same deal. Oh man, what are we doing out here? What are we doing out here? finished bedding the corrals this morning. This afternoon, Chris and I are going to bed both calf barns and the pack barn. So the first ones we're doing are our reno barn. I guess there's 40 to 50 calves on each side here. And they need bedding too because these are cold barns. And that's both calf barns bedded up. Okay, we're done bedding finally for the day. We just finished the calf barns and the milking straw pack. So everything's got fresh straw, every single animal on the farm. Good news, they downgraded the forecast. So tonight it's only gonna get to minus 32 and tomorrow night minus 34. So previously, like yesterday, they were saying both nights be minus 40. The difference between minus 40 and minus 32, it's huge. It's the difference between like brutal cold and like kind of cold. So that is epic. I know I talk about the forecast too much, but it just weighs on us so much here. And that is seriously some great news. So the stress level dropped. That's what that means for me and the rest of the farm. So that is awesome. We were ready for it. Like put bedding in today, kind of. Could have waited till tomorrow now, but better safe than sorry, right? So anyway, let's see what else we get up to today. In other good news, we had a furnace guy come out today and he fixed the heater in this loader shop. So I hope you guys enjoyed that cold start of the 2294 because hopefully it's gonna go a lot better in the future. And this thing is gonna be able to thaw out better overnight. It was, you know, it's kind of weird to grab this thing and there's still snow everywhere on it in the morning. So oh, it's good. The shop can heat up again. It'll take a while. Everything in here is cold. The walls, the floor, the ceiling. That thing's gonna have to pump a lot of heat in here and let everything get back up to temperature, but that's good now too. That is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.